Hello, good evening and welcome to You've Gotta Be Quizzing Me, the ultimate lockdown quiz, where 4 contestants on 2 teams will compete for death or glory with their pride on the line. I'm your host and quizmaster, Stephen Clements, and let's meet the teams. On Team Death or Glory, we have Business Boy Wonder, Andrek Welly.
Hello!
And a billionaire to keep your eye on, Caitlin Campbell.
Thank you so much for having me. Hi.
And their opponents on Team Pinky and the Brain are more Madonna than Madonna. It's Sam McLaughlin.
Hello, everyone. Hello.
And proud owner of the brand new Nokia 6210, it's Sam Hall.
Hello. Hello, everyone. Nice to be here.
Hi, Sam.
Hello, Andy. How are you?
About to grind you into the dirt.
Oh, yes. Oh, I'll get you first.
It's good. I love that we've already started with the trash talk. This is precisely the attitude of ruthless competition I want to engender in all of you as this competition moves forwards. Having said that, it's time to immediately start the competition because as you all know, and the audience is about to find out, the very first points are awarded for how successfully the contestants have managed to fulfill the theme costume prompt for today's show. Today's prompt was 80s business lunch. If all the contestants could please do a little pirouette or show off their business lunch costume. Tremendous. This is a very hard decision for me because I feel like Sam McLaughlin has the strongest individual costume, but Caitlin actually did bring lunch. And I feel like nobody else fulfilled the lunch part of the costume brief. So I'm going to have to give these points to Team Death and or Glory on behalf of Caitlin. So that is 1 point. 1 point
I did not wash this spinach. My mouth is full of soil.
Good.
Just like the 80s.
Like
Yeah.
the 80s.
It's a mouthful of mud. It must be the 80s. Do that thing in Aldi where you look at the tiny bag of washed spinach and it costs £10. And then there's the garbage truck of unwashed spinach for 5p and you're like, oh, can I be bothered?
Evidently not.
Well, in this case,
And what you're
not
telling us
being
is
bothered.
you got the unwashed spinach and you also couldn't be bothered to wash it.
It's
Yeah.
double lazy.
I made an investment
Speaking-
in myself that I did not pay off.
Speaking of double laziness, it's time to move on to round 1, the most
Right.
important round. I'm going to take these glasses off because I can't really see anything.
Aww.
Round 1, the animal mimicry round. Are you ready, contestants?
Born
Yes.
ready.
Perfectly ready.
Yes.
Excellent. You may remember this round or competitions like it from your childhood, perhaps preschool. The game is this. I will tell you an animal, and then one contestant from each team will have to do their best imitation of the noise they think that animal makes. And then whoever is closest to the real sound of the animal, which we will play in a clip, will win 1 point.
Great.
Fairly
Okay.
straightforward, right? You all know what sounds animals make?
I feel
I
like
don't
I
know.
Then, let's start. First animal, nice and easy, starting with a simple one. Choose one person on each team to make the sound a pig makes.
Go on, Sam.
Yeah, I've been training for this. I'll go first.
I'm happy to take pig duty if you like. Fellow Death or Glory member, Caitlin. Yeah.
I nominate you.
Great.
I thought Sam was going to do it, so I was waiting, and I thought he was
Yeah.
building a considerable amount of dramatic tension right there.
We're all waiting.
Bam.
Terrible. The silence.
Here we go.
Oh,
That was a
And
lot
scene.
more jaw than sound.
I mean, how close have you been to a pig? That's exactly what they do. It's all in the jaw.
Andy, pull it out the bag here.
Okay, here we go.
Take us to the farm, mate. Take us to the farm.
That was to the abattoir, not the farm.
That's where they all end up.
I'll be hearing that in my nightmares.
Where they all end up.
So let's
Humane meat is a myth.
Let's hear what a pig really sounds like and roll that clip, please.
I did not make music for pig, Andy.
I can't make pig noises.
I think from that, it's clear that the winner of that round was Sam Hall for Team Pinky and the Brain. That's 1 point.
6.
Bringing the scores nice and even after the costume rounds. Okay, we're going to ramp up the difficulty now, but only by a really tiny amount. Next time, looking for you to make the noise that an elephant makes. What noise does an elephant make?
Do you want to take this one, Caitlin?
Yeah, okay. I go.
It's uncanny.
I'd make a trumpet and something different would come out, but I just screamed into my hands.
It's like there's an elephant in the room.
Okay.
Yeah, an abattoir.
Me post 10 p.m. in lockdown.
Wow. Okay. That was a good effort. It felt
Thanks.
It felt like you believed you were an elephant.
Shall I take it from here?
Yeah, school them, Sam.
Okay. I'm gonna get my trunk involved, I think. Okay, we'll do this one so you can see the mouth action. Okay. I think that was quite.
That's some splendid efforts.
Thank
That's
you.
some splendid efforts on both sides. Let's have the clip and we'll see what a real elephant sounds like. And the backstage adjudicator elves are telling me that the winner of that one was Caitlin.
Oh,
What? How? She sounded
An
just
elephant
a
sounds more than
victim.
a lonely woman screaming than a
Yes.
pressure wash. And now we know.
I mean, Twitchy Nom Noms in the chat says sounds like a power drill.
Which one?
I think it might have been you, Sam.
She gets that a lot.
I do.
In
We're
any
doing
case,
around impersonating household tools.
no, not this time. It's just animals. Moving on. Animal number 3, a cockerel. Who can do the best cockerel?
I really feel like Caitlin's was great for that last round.
It's my all-purpose animal shriek.
You want to adapt it to cockerel then?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
The
It would certainly get me out of bed in the morning on a farm. Pinky in the Brain, who's going to be your cockerel?
Sam, come on.
Yeah.
Give it a loud.
Yeah. So is this the cockerel? Is it waking up? This is crack of dawn, or is this just kind of everyday cockerel?
This is the noise that a cockerel makes. If you want to do like not the headliner noise, because I feel like cock-a-doodle-doo, waking up in the morning, that's the noise people think of.
Yeah.
If you want to do like a minor,
I'm going to go for something a bit more art house, which is the cockerel in.
It's gonna cost us points.
All right, fine. Fine. All right, I'll just go for the old standby. He comes out of the hutch,
Yeah.
and he's like,
Pingu.
Sam, you're displaying a worrying first-hand knowledge of farmyard animals here. Combined with your check shirt, I feel like there's a hinted at backstory here.
I'm sure
Anyway,
we'll
let's find out
more.
let's find out what a real cockerel sounds like, please. Let's have the clip. Our backstage adjudicator elves are telling me that the winner of that cockerel noise off was Caitlin.
Oh, yes.
Sam,
Where-
this is why you don't in art house.
Art House continues not to win the majority of the phrase.
That's just how it works, I'm afraid. Animal number 4, a
Right.
toad.
Okay, great. I've got this. Because I can do something with my neck, which is very toad-like.
Can we get right up to the camera? Can we see that, please, Sam? Can we get
Yeah, give us a close-up.
Can we get close up from camera 4?
Look, watch it drop.
That is remarkable.
Born with it.
Didn't
But
hear
the
a sound.
sound.
though.
We didn't do a sound. Sam, we didn't do a sound.
I just wanted to say, don't worry, that wasn't it. This wasn't me doing a Sam. This was me going, I need to do this because I'm going to be very good at it. Because I'm basically built like a toad. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, the chat says you should get it just for the action, but I disagree.
Okay,
I
well,
want to hear the noise.
okay. Side on.
Mm.
Done.
Okay, Team Death and or Glory. How's your
Andy.
response?
Is this for me then? Okay. I can't do anything with my throat at all.
Good to know.
How about that?
It sounded like something that might have climbed out of a volcano, Andy.
It was, yeah, it did sound vaguely monster movie-ish. Let's roll the clip and see what a real toad sounds like. And the winner that time was Sam, but it was close. Animal number 5, and we've started to get into the slightly harder ones, at least as far as I'm concerned. Maybe all of you have a lot more animal noise knowledge than I do. What sound does a rabbit make? A rabbit.
Okay. I'm going to do a little ASMR thing with the microphone. They do this.
They do.
Are we just going out on this round, Sam? Are we decided we can't be?
What kind of art house rabbit have you met? Because
I'm glad you asked.
Right. This one's got, what's it? Systematosis. What's the one where they go blind, horribly blind?
Oh, it's myxomatosis.
Yeah,
Go on,
systematosis.
impression of one that's got that.
It's got myxomatosis.
Yeah, go
Okay,
on.
I think that's all in the eyes. So I'll go.
Well, you've been given a lot of face, Sam. So
Thank you. Okay, here we go.
Am I going mad? Are they all Pingu?
Yeah, Pingu. That's Pingu speaking in tongues.
That does sound a lot like Pingu. Yeah.
Okay.
Can I do my
Let's roll
Pingu
the clip
impression?
and find out what a rabbit. No. This was
Aw.
rabbits.
Oh.
Let's hear what a real rabbit sounds like. This was a controversial decision, I think, for the adjudicator elves. Apparently, Sam was better at the start, but then did devolve into Pingu. I'm going to say we're going to split the points in half. Each team can have half a point, or 0.5 of a point, if you would prefer, whichever's easier to display.
Has anyone ever heard a rabbit make a noise?
I think they
Yeah,
squeak.
the noise
don't
that
they?
was just on the. We just played a clip of
Scream.
it. It's that noise.
They scream.
They scream.
Yeah,
They
rabbits
they
scream.
scream, and when they scream, they actually sound like a human screaming.
Oh,
I've
come
never
on.
made one scream myself personally, though I did say it in a sinister voice. But apparently,
Oh, bless you. You will.
Moving on. Animal number 6 is a whale. What does a whale sound like?
Beautiful.
Might be a whale.
Go on, Andy.
Apparently, the whales, they sing very complex things, don't they? There's like as much information in whale song as there is in like human poetry in terms of the number of bits of information. Anyway,
Give us the whale equivalent of some T.S. Eliot.
that's what they're doing. This is the whales land. Humans are killing us. Like that.
Got an overwhelming urge to go to my back door and be like, hello? Does anyone? Hello?
Yeah.
Either Stephen Clements loved it or hated it because he's gone very still.
Gone on strike.
Spellbound.
This happens to him
I
sometimes.
mean, I don't blame him really.
That's what
Like a
happens.
weeping angel, he'll turn up in a second and he'll just be in your flat.
There we go. That's what happens when you leave the window open.
Uh-oh.
In the
Oh, and he's back.
He's
I'm
back.
back.
He's
What
back, but he's
happened?
gone for a second.
I did an uncanny impression of a whale.
It
Great.
must have knocked you out for a second, Stephen.
Uncanny.
It was so uncanny. There's
Um,
going to be window rearranging going on.
You're going to get a little peek behind the curtain here. What's best for us to do? Should Sam do her whale noise?
I think Sam should do her whale noise. We should just pretend like we don't know anything has gone on at all. Just like we're completely ignorant of the effort that goes in on the technical side of these shows.
Yeah.
I don't have to do much pretending for that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's proceed completely in that fashion. Sam.
Yes.
okay. Okay. So a whale is like
That was
It's
like
dedicated.
a choir. If
Yeah.
it was a choir of a whale, a dolphin, a ghost, and a cow.
Was
Well,
kind of, yeah, it
I can
was
see that.
a haunting beauty to that, I think. Let's have the sound of a real whale, please. The winner there was Andy, maybe a touch too high-pitched, but very close. My whale factoid for you today is that some whales have learned to speak English. People learned about this first when the cleaner at an aquarium heard a voice telling him to get out in the whale enclosure, and it turned out it was one of the beluga whales. Learned
What?
English to tell him to go away.
Yeah, that's not true. That's true.
That's not-
I read it on the
Actually saying,
internet.
like, go away.
Penultimate animal of this round, a walrus. What does a walrus sound like?
oh, Sam, this one was meant for you, I feel.
Yeah. Thank you.
There's a
Yes.
certain walrus quality to him.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. No.
That's a seal, mate.
Yes. In hindsight, possibly.
Okay, well that's your entry now. Team Death or Glory, take you away.
And did you know what they sound like? I've never heard one before.
No, I've got an idea.
Go on then. It's yours. The floor's yours.
Okay. How about this? Expert, smoking joker. Don't you think the joker laughs at you? Hee hee hee, ha ha ha, hee hee. See how they run like pigs from a gun. See how they snide. I am the Eggman. They are the Eggman. Everyone, I am the
I am the
walrus.
walrus.
Cuckoo.
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 That's how they sound.
That's good. That's good. I
I
don't
agree.
think that's going to be. I don't think that's going to be
Very-
the winner.
It's very cerebral.
Cerebral.
Let's hear what a real walrus sounds like, please. And the winner that time was Sam. I'm told it was much closer than I thought. I was unnecessarily cutting. I'm sorry, Sam.
That's okay. I'm
That
happy.
Singing that Walrus of singing Yellow Submarine.
Yeah,
That will happen.
also a good song.
Yeah.
The final animal that I want you to make the noise of. It's another animal that most people think doesn't make a noise, but it does. The panda.
A panda?
A panda.
All right then. Okay. I'll go. I'll do it. It could sound like literally anything, couldn't they? So I'm going to go for this.
What?
That was an old librarian.
What was that? The noise of a panda doing?
Trying to put a book on the top shelf.
Yeah, directing someone to personal development. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think.
Okay. Let's hear the response from Death and or Glory.
Okay.
And let's hear what a real panda sounds like. I think the adjudicator elves are slightly disappointed. They don't think either of you got it.
Right. Okay. Then they can do it.
Yeah.
What do they want?
Yeah, get the elves in here, Stephen.
Yeah.
We're
Hang on,
mutelying.
Easy.
I feel like the chat is saying that Caitlin had it. Are we happy to go with the chat's adjudication?
No, on second thought, let's go with the elves.
No, I think the court of public opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is how
we've had people seconding this. It's got most of the crowd on it. It's Caitlin. That's the point to Caitlin. And
Yes,
so
democracy.
that is the end of the animal mimicry round, which means that the scores stand at 5.5 for Team Death and or Glory, and 3.5 for Team Pinky and the Brain.
Woo!
You got a lot of way to catch up, Team Pinky or the Brain. Let's hope you can do it now in the second round. Round 2 is Hum That Tune, and it's a quick fire round.
Perfect. Good.
All through the last couple of rounds, the audience has been giving suggestions of songs in the Twitch chat.
Mhm.
One member of Team Pinky and the Brain will have to hum those tunes and have their teammate guess what tunes they are humming.
Mhm.
There are 90 seconds, and you will get 1 point for every tune you correctly guess during that time.
Okay.
Can I
Which
ask,
one of you is going to be humming? Oh,
I'll
you
go.
may ask.
Nate.
is it strictly humming, as in a mouth closed sound, or can I sort of scat if it's not too expressive?
You can scat, but if I hear a recognizable word, I will deduct a point.
Are you counting do as a recognizable word, as it is a word?
Only if do is in the title of the song.
Okay.
And the title.
If I go la do 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 la do 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 do.
That would be fine. That would be fine.
Well, that's a bit complicated, but okay.
As someone with a severely limited musical vocabulary, am I allowed to pass, Stephen?
If you have a tune that you don't recognise or can't hum, I would heartily encourage you to pass.
Okay.
I would really like to see 90 seconds of Sam singing a song while Sam isn't allowed to pass.
Then come do every pub quiz with me, Caitlin, that I've ever done.
So we're going to have Sam humming and Sam guessing. Is that right?
Yeah.
That may, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Have you got your songs that you're going to be humming?
Yeah, I've got them.
Okay, then your 90 seconds begins now.
EastEnders.
Yeah,
the EastEnders theme tune. Pass.
Okay, great. That was not very good.
Pass.
Okay, okay.
It's beautiful, whatever it is.
Pass.
You asshole. Okay.
I'm really trying my best. Love you, and I will always love you. That one.
Yeah.
Well, who sings it, Sam?
That's not Whitney Houston, right? But that's not.
Okay, well.
30 seconds left.
Oh goodness, there's so many seconds. Which one to choose that I don't know? Okay, here we go.
The Coronation Street theme tune.
Okay. What else should I do? Okay, try and get this one.
That's time.
Oh.
I'll allow him to guess. One guess, Sam.
With or Without You by that band.
I feel like it's interesting to note that the only ones Sam got right in that round were TV and movie theme songs.
Now, that may, on the outside, look like a complete car crash around, but I'm pretty happy with how that went, personally.
I'm glad one of us is.
That rendition of Your Song by Elton John.
Oh!
Caitlin gets a bonus point.
No, come on.
Good that the other team can guess the songs.
Only if the team that should be guessing them makes a complete arse of it.
Oh.
Okay.
Speaking of Team Death or Glory, or Glory, I should say, which one of you will be humming and which one of you will be guessing?
I'm humming.
No, I'm guessing.
And are you ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
Your time begins now. Go.
Don't You Want Me Baby? Oh, pass, sorry. No idea, pass it. Up Down Girl by Billy Joel and Later Westlife. Dancing Queen by ABBA.
What did you say?
Dancing Queen by ABBA.
Absolutely.
Smells Like Teen Spirit by Nirvana from their 1991 album Nevermind. Oh, Billie Jean by Michael Jackson. Oh, Bohemian Rhapsody by Queen.
Yes, 30 seconds left.
Oh, Bridge Over Troubled Water by Simon and Garth. Uncle. Oh, Respect by Aretha Franklin.
4 seconds. That's time. I will allow one guess.
The Laughing Gnome by David Bowie.
No.
Oh, it's a shame.
But all the others were correct, apart from the first one.
Yeah, what was that? Oh, well, I suppose maybe Pinky and Brain want to guess it.
Don't offer it to the other team, Andy.
No, it's the nice
fair,
thing to
isn't
do.
it?
It's the 80s, Stephen. We're not doing the nice thing. Greed is good.
Greed is good. There's no such thing as society.
Do you have a guess, Team Pinky and the Brain?
Can't even remember the first one. They were saying
No,
that.
it was so long ago.
It
You
was.
don't then.
We were young then.
Yeah.
I'm going to call it there. I'm going to say just transparently and obviously on the face of things, that was definitely a victory for Team Death and or Glory.
Oh, God.
Death and Glory high five.
Boom.
Boom.
But the scores on the doors at the end of that round, Team Death and or Glory are on 13.5 points. Trailing by a whole 6 points, it's Team Pinky and the Brain on 7.5.
Some quick math there, Stephen.
I didn't waste 4 years of my life at university for nothing. No, I did. Round 3 is called Riddle Me This.
Great.
This is a round where both teams will be attempting to score points at the same time as each other with the same prompt. The way it works is this. I will read out a riddle, the answer to which will be an everyday household object. Both teams will have to decipher the riddle and then find that object in their house and bring it in front of the camera.
What if we don't own that object?
Then
Bad
draw
time
an accurate picture of it on a piece of paper.
Nice.
Medically accurate.
But you'll only get half points.
Oh,
So
okay.
So we name it first and then go and get it.
You're not required to name it. The points are for who can get it on the camera the quickest. The points are not for deciphering the riddle. Honestly, I might even say, if you get the riddle, don't shout it out loud. Maybe just run off, because otherwise the other team will get it.
Feel
I was
free,
thinking
Sam.
about- I
Shout
was thinking-
away.
No,
And just shout aloud.
I'll do a Walrus impression, but that's a lot.
Sound like Pingu, so okay.
All right, let's begin. Are you ready, teams?
Yeah.
Okay, riddle the first. I am something in your house that can be found on a roll. Once you've wiped yourself with me, I get dropped into a bowl. Oh, there they go. And they're off. I'll take this opportunity where everyone's running around to just inquire of the chat. How are you all doing? Oh, we've got multiple people on camera with loo roll. I can't see all the cameras at once. Adjudicator elves, who was quickest? It's Sam, and it's not just Sam, it's Sam Boy.
Hooray.
Well done. Team, there are 2 sets of riddles in this round. Do you feel like that was a sufficient challenge level?
That felt easy, but yeah.
You want a hard riddle?
I didn't say
Yeah.
that. I mean, yeah.
Give it to us.
Okay.
Hard one. Yes.
Oh, this one's actually an absolute classic. A box without hinges, key or lid, yet golden treasure inside is hid. Ooh.
Say it again. Steve.
A box without hinges, key or lid, yet golden treasure inside is hid. I need to see the thing. It's an egg. Caitlin wins the point for that round.
I bought cereal.
No idea.
You bought
No idea.
cereal?
I
One of the
bought,
ones in the Hobbit, isn't
What,
it?
hinges?
I bought cereal.
Do Quaker Oats not have hinges on their boxes?
No, it's fully cardboard.
Well, it's got a lid, hasn't it?
Well,
I-
no, it's
I
good,
would-
yeah, it's got. He's a
Okay.
flapper lid.
I would argue this is equally as valid.
How is an egg a box?
Yeah.
It's a box in the sense that it's a container. I feel like
Cryptic.
Pinky and the Brain want easier riddles again.
Yeah.
Like,
Also, Sam, even if it was equally valid, you didn't get back in time, so shut your trap hole.
Okay, riddle
Keep it
3.
PG.
This is something that grows on a tree. It is a fruit that is green or red. It's said that gravity was discovered when one of these fell
I
on
don't have
Newton's
one.
head.
I got one. I got one.
I'm going. I'm going.
I got one. I got one. Here. It's a bloody
That's
apple.
He does.
I heard that it was over.
It was over, yeah. There's 2 apples over there, and Sam just doesn't have an apple in the house.
What? Okay.
Healthy.
Are you getting your 5 a day, Sam?
Oranges.
Oranges. All right, riddle number 4.
Go on then.
I can sometimes be a stick, but I don't come from a tree. I can be spread on your toast, I'm a product that is dairy.
Oh.
Thing is, right, I live in a house, so trying to run down those stairs, it's just
Dunno.
tough.
This is the only time where having a one-room flat is paying dividends.
Oh.
I'm afraid that's Sam Hall by a country mile.
Damn it.
Oh.
Do you
Sorry,
just keep your
Caitlin.
butter by your computer?
No, I live in a hovel.
Wax on, wax off.
Wax.
Also, Andy, we've moved to a different part of your home, and it's got a
Yeah, we have.
bedroomy feel.
It's definitely, yeah. It's happening. I'm taking it easy now.
I feel like you're about to
Well-
tell us a secret.
Maybe I am. The
Go on,
secret
tell us a
is
secret.
okay. The secret is there is only one room in my house. I live in this little tiny room, like a
That's
little
good.
troll. So I'm just leaning back in the bedroom area. That's why I was able to get an apple so quickly. Fun facts.
All right. Next riddle. These things don't get sticky even though they're used with paste. They get used twice a day and give mouths a minty taste.
It,
Just a moment.
Gonna come back in time.
Oh, is that a winner?
I mean, we're on the same team.
Though that might be difficult to tell at times.
Oh, is it the brush?
it's the bloody brush, son. It's used with paste.
It
You
is the
did it.
brush.
Sydney.
I just
Oh,
went up and down a flight of stairs to get that. Can we all be pretty impressed?
Yeah.
I'm really impressed.
Thanks, Andy.
Okay, there's one riddle left. Do you want the hard version of the riddle or the easy version of the riddle?
I want the
Hard
hard version.
version.
Of the riddle.
yeah.
Give the people their money's worth.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let them see us
Okay.
suffer.
Runs smoother than any rhyme. Loves to fall, but cannot climb.
Water.
Ah,
Yeah, there you go. Go get it.
I've got some here.
I've got it.
Bottle of water.
I feel like you could see mine first.
Adjudicator elves, who won?
I clearly won.
Come on, yeah. If we don't win this, I'm walking.
Oh, what? Sorry. Okay. The elves tell me that Sam did it. I want to make it clear that I can't see all of you at once.
You can't throw a strop, Sam.
Oh.
I mean, you can't prevent someone from throwing a strop. If someone wants to throw a strop, that strop is going to be thrown. It's just going to be flung around the place. That's
Yeah, if we're talking about quiz rules, Miss Bowl of Spinach.
Excuse me. This is part of my costume. And it's horrible.
so. At the end of round 2, the scores have increased on both sides, but the gap between them is the same. Death and or Glory are on 16.5, and 6 points behind. It's Pinky and the Brain on 10.5. I mean,
Hooray.
strictly speaking, if this trend continues, then Pinky and the Brain will eventually overtake. The question is whether or not that is going to happen before the end of.
There aren't a finite number of rounds.
There are a finite number of rounds. Speaking
Not
of
playing
which,
forever.
here's number 4. Round 4 is Fictionary, and this is an audience round. The way it works is your team will be presented with a lesser-known word from the dictionary and 4 possible definitions of that word.
Okay.
3 of those definitions will be fake. 1 of them will be the real definition of that word. You'll have to choose the real one from the fake ones. If you get it correct, your team scores a point. If you get it wrong, the audience has fooled you and the audience will score a point. It is technically possible for the audience to beat both teams in this quiz.
Okay.
Are we ready?
Yes.
One ready.
Okay, as the team that are trying to come in from behind, I'm going to give the first one to Team Pinky and the Brain. Team Pinky and the Brain, are you ready?
Ready.
Born ready.
Your word is fipple. Fipple. Is the
Fipple.
true meaning of fipple
Okay. Fipple.
an awkward encounter with an ex-lover? a slightly larger measurement of alcohol than a tipple, a wooden mouthpiece for wind instruments, or a fruit that's a cross between a fig and an apple.
Wooden thing for the mouth.
Can we?
One. No, Sam.
Oh, okay. I'm.
What are you just done with your lighting? Are you trying to look evil?
I've got a ball of light in my hand.
Ghost story with his glowing boner. What's going on?
Don't tell me it doesn't look good. I want it used in a sentence. Can it be? Can we have the word used in a sentence?
Of course not. What a
Know it.
stupid thing to
He
ask.
attached a fipple to his glowing boner.
Yeah. And then he blew on it. And
We've all
that's-
tried.
Is that your final answer, Team Pinky in the Brain? It's.
Well,
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I was. Yeah, I'll go
I
with
can
Sam.
reveal that a fipple is indeed a wooden mouthpiece for wind instruments. Well done.
Very good.
Points to Team Pinky in the Brain.
There's a thing where you get a different sort of harmonic sort of note, and it's called by like blowing it differently, and it's called shading the fipple.
Ooh.
I learned that from Blue Peter when I was 9.
Anyway, the Twitch chat says it's called a reed, and that is, I know for a fact that is not true.
Not true.
A reed is something that goes on a wooden mouthpiece for wind instruments, but not all wind instruments. Anyway, moving on.
I was just telling that funny anecdote to just cover up the fact that Sam was trying to high five Sam, and Sam was refusing to engage.
All right. Well, don't bring it up. Do you? Some people might not have noticed.
You
I mean, I think.
like hustling fly.
I don't think there's anybody in the show, watching the show, or even like one door down on your streets that hasn't noticed that you two guys are occasionally fighting about these answers.
It's fine. We love each other, really.
I think it all started at Pingu and went south from there. All right, Death
Difficult
and
to do when you're with
Glory.
Pingu.
There.
Your word is sciolism. Sciolism.
Can you spell it?
I can. SCIOLISM.
That helps. Thank you.
Is sciolism the belief that winter is the superior season? The act of expressing opinions on things you know nothing about? The technical term for alcoholism in scientists? The use of gas lamps as a form of alternative medicine? Or an even wackier offshoot of Scientology?
Uh-huh.
You get 5 to choose from because
Wow, that's a lot.
apparently that's what the elves have decreed.
Thank you, elves. Sorry, it says that third one, specifically alcoholism in scientists, when scientists have alcohol problems.
The technical term for that, yes.
Yes.
Right, wow, that's specific.
Not going to be that.
It's not.
Well,
Oh, I
I'm
see. It's a play on words. Sorry. Yes. Sorry.
Hang on,
Good.
sorry.
Wow.
Just some kind of
Oh, I
some
see.
level
It's someone doing a joke. Right.
yeah,
Yeah.
You've really
That's not-
belittled someone who
Is
was just
somebody
having a
trying
nice
to be
Friday
funny
night.
here?
didn't
I
turn on
genuinely
that
didn't get it.
Big apple.
It went.
So
Okay, yes, it's not that.
I'm between the expressing opinions that you know nothing about,
Yeah.
and no, I think it's
I
just
don't-
that one.
I mean, yeah. The only other sensible one was winter, and I don't think it'll be that because winter. There's no word
Winter's
that means
rubbish.
winter that's style. There's a. Should we go for? I mean,
Yeah.
I'm aware that I am expressing opinions about something I know nothing about as we speak. But should we go for
think that
stylism?
What we are doing is stylism. That is to say,
Stylism.
expressing opinions
We are
about
stylists.
something about.
It is indeed expressing opinions on things you know nothing about, which means you weren't demonstrating the word that you were defining because you did know about it.
But we
Well
didn't know
done.
about it at the time that we said it.
I mean, that's interesting because that's kind of like that's like a paradox.
Yeah.
You were correct, which means that you did know, but you didn't know at the time. Anyway.
Wise is he who knows that she does not know. Socrates.
Is this an object in the house that we have to find?
Yep.
Yeah, okay, off I go.
Bye, everyone.
Anyway,
Okay. Team Pinky in the Brain, are you ready for your second word?
Yeah.
Born ready.
Well, I don't think you were, actually, Sam. I think most babies would be very bad at this round.
Not
Despite
me.
overwhelming evidence to the contrary.
Okay, your word is Zarf. Zarf. That's Z-A-R-F.
Okay.
Is the true meaning of Zarf a chalice-like holder for a hot coffee cup, the lesser-known Greek god of hygiene, a type of sawdust made from cutting up plastic bottles for recycling, or vomit made by zombies?
That's a great.
Wow.
Those are not okay. So not the zombies one. All the others
You
are really.
sure?
All the others are good though.
Yeah, the plastic Zarf, that could be a thing, but I don't think it is. And
Is
then
anyone going to say chalice? Is anyone going to say chalice in the comments?
I don't think the comments are allowed to help you because they set the clues for this round.
No,
and they
I'm
want
just-
you to fail.
Metagaming. He's trying to work out whether the people would commonly use the word chalice.
What are you trying to accuse the Twitch chat of not being smart enough to use the word chalice?
Definitely
That's
not,
right, Sam.
because my friends are less and less numerous as this game goes on. So they're very clever. What do you think? I was drawn to the plastic one, Sam, to be honest.
yeah, I was, but I'm also the chalice. Not the god of hygiene, but then that could also be a thing. Should we go with plastic?
Do you mind? I think the audience are very smart. They'd use challenge every single day of the week, and
Did you say
plastic is our
challenge?
final answer.
Yeah, okay, let's do plastic.
Yeah.
Well, I can confirm that you are wrong.
Oh,
A zarf is indeed a chalice-like holder for a
No!
hot coffee cup.
They were
I'm
all
sorry.
idiots.
Yeah.
My favourite thing about that round was watching Caitlin Campbell, classics degree holder, bristle silently in the background when you said it was plausible that Zarf was the Greek god of hygiene.
well, do you know what? I don't know much about myths, so there we go.
No, that's fair. I think
Or
I feel
she
like
is very
Caitlin also wasted her time at uni.
yeah.
Speaking of,
Well, that was harsh.
Yeah, yeah. When there's no feedback,
Just
from
let
an
that
audience,
sit.
It's just,
well,
it's just like,
Caitlin
I'd-
wasted time. Oh, can I just point out we were all degrading ourselves by making those answers. It wasn't just Caitlin. We've all fallen from
it's
heady heights.
true. Yeah.
So we got it wrong. And where do we go?
Moving on, yes. Team Death and or Glory. Team Death and or Glory. Your word is Yarborough.
Can you spell it?
I can. Yarborough.
Gotten
Wow.
Is
City
the
in
true
Finland.
meaning of Yarborough a small town in Oklahoma, United States? A constituency in North Yorkshire, an archaic term for a measurement approximately equal to 10 feet, or a hand of cards that doesn't have any cards with a value above 9.
Ooh.
Ooh.
What is Yarborough?
So maybe I'm being stupid, but I wouldn't have thought you'd get place names in a dictionary.
Yeah,
There
agreed.
You go.
I agree. No, I think that was actually you being very smart.
Thanks, Andy.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah, that's the kind of thing you probably learned doing your classics degree.
Well, it is. They do touch on it. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
come,
I'm
you know,
supposed
using
to
dictionaries and such. I think,
dictionary
yeah,
maths degree, but
yeah.
you've got to know words if you're gonna.
exactly. Yeah.
I like the measurement one, but it's because I'm thinking of yard. and it
Yard.
sounds like
Yeah.
yard. But then maybe someone suggested that because it's also made them think of yard.
I think so. Yarborough. 10 feet. It's only 3 yards. Do you really need a whole other measurement for 3 yards? But at the same same time, where's this card thing come from?
Yeah.
Who came up with that?
You need a name for a shit hand.
Should we go for a shit hand?
Oh, look at Steve's little mercurial.
Oh, what's he
grimace.
doing? Oh, he's got me.
I never
Oh,
did.
tingly wingly.
Did
I
you
believe
know
if you're going to give a planetary analogy, I'm supposed to be Saturnine.
Oh.
yeah. Just because
Oh,
one person
trotting out the classics references now.
at the fringe 5 years ago doesn't mean that you're Saturnine.
I seem to remember you were quite mad at being told you were mercurial.
I wasn't annoyed. I was annoyed at how much you enjoyed it.
Wow. Wait,
And
did you all
especially
get given planets
it's
you were like?
Little.
Yeah.
We think it's a shit hand.
You're correct. It is a hand of cards that doesn't have any cards above the value of 9.
That's great. I'm going to use that.
Yeah.
You're storming this. You're really storming this. Pinky and the Brain, are you ready for your words?
Yeah, come on then.
Yeah.
Your
All
word
ready.
is nummula. Nummula. Is the true meaning of nummula describing something that is shaped like a coin? A term for a long series of numbers? A person who is very good with numbers? Or a minor elven character in Lord of the Rings?
Right, Sam.
It can't be to do with numbers, can it? Can it?
What
Because it
was the
sounds.
What was the first one? A coin. The coin one.
The coin.
That
The first one was nummula describes something shaped like a coin.
So it's like a roll in a bank. Like the nummula. I'll take it to the nummula.
No, it's just going. Look at
That's-
this. It's shaped like a coin, and someone goes, "Ooh, that's a bit of a nummula."
That's nummula review. Yeah.
That's a bit, yeah.
Is that it?
What's the point in that word? If that's the case. Now,
Why couldn't you just say coiny? It's a bit coiny.
coin, yeah. Why then say someone's created a new word, that they've coined a new word? Why not then say, oh, this is a nummula word? So, but that's just a different quiz, really, isn't it?
It is. Yeah.
no,
Is that your answer?
No, it's not. It's a different quiz.
What was the fourth one?
The fourth one was a minor elven character in Lord of the Rings.
I read them as a teenage boy. I don't remember any nummulas.
You don't remember Nummula the elf?
Again, is it a species or a particular character?
A specific character. There aren't really different species of elves in Lord of the Rings. I mean, there are, but it isn't discussed.
There are high elves, and then you got your forest elves, haven't you?
I mean, it's sort of. It's
the different species, though, or is that
you
more
really,
like
you really need to start getting into like the appendices and like the Silmarillion, and that's not what anyone's here for. This is a light entertainment comedy quiz.
No one's ever there for that.
I'm there for that, just not right now.
Oh, sorry.
Are we going to go coins or?
Because I can't separate the two number-based ones, and I don't think it's a Lord of the Rings one.
Go on then. Right, come on.
Nummula, your final answer? I can tell you that is correct. Well done.
Oh.
Oh, good. Right. Yeah. Go on,
What's the
Kate.
difference between being coin-shaped and just being round?
Round and flat?
I think round and flat, and then there might also be something to do with like there being details on the face. So like an embossed disc or medallion maybe is coin-like in the way.
That's specific, isn't it? Basically, there's like coins, chocolate coins, and medals. Those are three things that word applies to.
Yeah, those are all nummula things.
They're the only nummula things.
Nummula, because that's. Should we move on?
Maybe. I'd like to give a bonus factoid. To other words that have num in them and are to do with coins. Somebody who collects rare coins is known as a numismatist.
Ooh.
There you go. Team Death and or Glory, are you ready for your final word?
As will ever be.
Final word of the round.
Yes.
Your word is degust.
Can you spell it, please?
Degust. Is the meaning of degust the moment when one has completed farting?
That's good.
To be pleased with oneself? A still stream? Or to taste something carefully? What is the meaning of degust?
I reckon it's B or C. Caitlin, what do you
I
think?
really like B as a kind of as an opposite to disgust. So I'm not
Yeah.
disgusted, I'm degusted.
You dig, yeah. And
What's
I
the
don't, still stream seems to sort of come out of. I don't know where that's come from.
So no. And what was the last one?
The last one was to taste something carefully.
Which I think is someone thinking about gast, which is like, you know, gastronomic tasting things. So I think that's made up.
I don't know that I don't feel confident that it's right, but I do like degust, pleased with oneself, as an opposite to disgust. Just
should we just go for it because we like it?
Yeah, and because we're just so many points ahead, I just think we can.
Oh yeah, yeah. I think we should bring that up. Yeah, yeah.
You know what? I'm deducting a point for arrogance.
Oh no, we were so disgusted. But...
We're doing it, Sam. We're doing it.
Oh.
Not doing anything.
Is your what's your final answer? What is degust?
Again, we're showing we are evidence of the word.
So you're pleased with yourselves.
Yes.
Well, I'm afraid that is not correct. You are not degusted because degust, verb, to taste something carefully.
Oh no! Oh, I'm so stupid.
Those really annoying people that, like, when they try something, they go, you know, you're like, just take a mouthful of it.
Yeah, the little kind of like the nibbling. I tell you what, it's the aerating that gets me when they've got something in their mouth and they go.
Oh yeah.
Just
when you drink your wine and stuff.
Never been to a wine tasting.
So at the end of round 4, Fictionary, the scores are Death and or Glory are still in the lead with 17.5 points.
But we're arrogant.
Pinky and the Brain are slowly closing the lead. They're now only 5 points behind with one round left to go. They have 12.5 points.
Stephen, can I ask you to maybe raise the stakes and give us some arbitrary bonus points to make it a little more dramatic going into the final round?
Yeah, you know what? I'll give you 2 bonus points for being just cheeky enough.
Thanks, buddy.
Outrage.
Now they have all these objects around. They just want to keep like touching and playing with them. Oh, there we go. Because I keep on thinking about eating this butter, but I won't. I wouldn't eat this. I would eat this. I have eaten these.
Caitlin, we're not here for show and tell.
What? I thought that was the last round.
Moving on, please. Actually, before we move on, Adjudicator Els, how many points do the audience have?
None.
No, they had some. They got 1 point. I think they only fooled you once.
Bonus points if I eat a raw egg.
No.
Oh, go on.
Why would you want to do that? Why would you want to do that?
Because I can do it. I'm good at it.
If Sam was being cheeky enough just by asking you to give him points, then surely it's more cheeky to eat a raw egg.
I mean, at least offer it to her and then don't give it to her after she's done it.
Oh, shut up!
Oh no! I'm not gonna. If I make a promise to someone, I'm not gonna back out on my word. I think, okay. Caitlin, the distinction would be if you just eaten a raw egg unprompted, that would have got you points. But asking first, no. I think that's not cheeky enough. The truly cheeky thing to do would have been to just put that egg whole in your mouth, and then wait until someone said, "What's Caitlin got in her mouth?"
I wouldn't have done that. Okay, cool. Well, I feel like this was always a zero-sum game.
I've just been informed the audience actually have 2 points. 2 points. Moving on now into the final round, the fifth and final round, round 5, which is the 30-second film reenactment. That's right. Using suggestions that we've garnered from the audience, each player will have a chance to act out a film over the course of 30 seconds for their teammates to guess. I'm also going to arbitrarily up the stakes here by saying that each film guess will be worth 2 points.
Oh, God. No pressure.
As the team that are in second place and trying to make up the lead, Pinky and the Brain, would you like to go first?
Yes, we would.
Okay, which one of you will be acting out the film first?
I will go.
You will go. Okay. Have you
will
got
go.
your film suggestion?
I do.
Are you ready?
Yes, I can use any noises, words, anything like that.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, you can use. Actually, let me just double check.
Can I offer not the names of named characters?
Mm.
I'm not gonna adequately define the rules here. I'm gonna be capricious. I'm gonna say you can use like sounds and probably words. The more discreet and meaningful the noises that you make are, the more inclined I will be to say no.
Okay.
Names of actual characters in the film is probably going to be the tipping point. I think Caitlin's got it pretty close. And
Okay.
remember that you only have 30 seconds in which to do this.
Okay.
Are you ready, Sam?
The whole film
The
No.
whole
First.
film.
to third act.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Go on then.
Your time starts now.
There's a snake in my boot. I'm the tagging leader of this troop. Oh, God, a new person on the block. I'm going to push him out this window. Hi, hello there. I am the new guy. Oh, falling. Oh, God, my boy is now sad. Let's go on a rescue mission. Da-da-da, you got a friend in me. Da-da-da-da-da-da. The arcade. We are your friends. You are our humble
Time's up, Sam. Time is up.
That
Sam.
good.
less a coherent 3-act structure and more wild scenes as they occur to me.
Impressionistic.
Very
Yeah.
clear.
It was very clear.
Thank you.
Done.
you.
What is your answer, though?
Toy Story.
It was indeed Toy Story. That's 2 points to Pinky and the Brain.
Well done.
Moving it on over now for Death and or Glory. Which one of you will be acting out the film first?
Me, please, Stephen.
Okay, have you received your suggestion, Andy?
Not yet.
Well, then let's
don't-
vamp for time. How are you doing?
Okay.
Are you having
Hang
a
on.
nice time? Where'd
Yes,
you get
I
your costume
am.
from?
I got this costume. Oh, nice. Okay. I'm not going to tell you where I got it from because I've got my suggestion. You'll never know. Okay. All right.
Your time
Okay.
starts now. Go.
Oh, high school is it's difficult. And here are these popular young women who are also really unkind. And I'm going to try and fit in with them. And then we all learn something about ourselves, and it's been a while since I've seen it. Quite good though. I've got more time, haven't I? What happens?
No,
in it?
that's it. That's time's up. Time's up.
Right, cool. Thank you.
Caitlin, have you got an answer there?
Is it Mean Girls?
Is it Mean Girls, Andy?
Yes.
Yeah!
Yes, it is.
I nearly
What's
guessed
there?
better because of all the 80s going on.
I know. I was well aware that it was too. I was trying to think of something which didn't apply to a whole load of other high school films. I couldn't think of anything.
I think it would be
There's
the
some
Burn
girls
Book.
there
Because
wouldn't it?
it's a good film. Yeah. All right.
Uh,
Cool.
as a brief side note, I would appreciate seeing more mimes and actions as well as the delightful verbal descriptions here. I want to see people walking around as the titular Mean Girls and as the toys of Toy Story. I want to see physicality on display. Team Pinky and the Brain, are you ready for your second film?
Yes.
We're going to swap it around this time. This time, Sam is going to be miming for Sam.
Okay.
Okay, then.
If I'm able to arbitrarily just to say that.
Okay. All right, then. Am I going?
Are you ready, Sam?
Yeah.
Which one?
Both of you.
Yes. Born ready.
Time starts now. Go.
and then
That's it. Time's up. Actually, time was up about 10 seconds ago, but I was really engrossed in the storytelling there. It was really good. It was a bonus point for distracting me so much that I lost track of time. Sam, what is your guess for what that film was?
Oh, I just love that there was no English. It was just pure emotion. And The Lion King, I think.
It was indeed The Lion King. I'm going to give the audience 2 bonus points for my favourite comedy answer, which was Cats.
yeah, it could have been. I mean,
It could indeed have been. Caitlin, are you ready to mime a film for Andy? Your time starts now. Go.
I love you, Pumpkin. I love you, Honey Bun. All right, everybody, cool. This is a robbery. Any of you fucking pricks move, I'm gonna execute every motherfucking last one of you. Righteous man is beset on all sides by the tyranny of evil men. Blessed is he who, in the name of charity and goodwill, shepherds the weak through the valley of darkness, for he is truly his brother's keepers and the finder of lost children. It was a
That's 30 seconds. What was that film, Andy?
I'd like to see Caitlin do a solo version of that film. It's Pulp Fiction.
It is indeed Pulp Fiction.
Brilliant.
Nice.
We have 4 more films to guess, and I've also been informed by the elves that I was too nice. It's supposed to be no sounds.
Oh, no sound.
Mm,
Okay.
We're going to do 1 more film each, and it's going to be no sounds of any kind.
okay then.
Shit, just
Pinky
for
and the
real.
Brain. Which Sam would like to mime first? And this time, it will be mimed.
That's Sam then.
That's Sam then.
There will be mime.
Are you ready, Sam?
Oh, hold on. Let me put my glowing phallus down.
I was disturbed by how wide it was.
Yeah.
Just on the
No.
edge
Yeah.
of the screen
And
there.
it rests on the floor. Goes all the way down.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Then your 30 seconds starts now.
Okay. Okay.
That's 30 seconds. A magnificent performance. Sam,
Thank you.
what was that film?
Was it? Oh, do you know what? I'm stuck between Godzilla and Jurassic Park.
You have to choose one.
Was it? Okay, I'll go with.
There was a very specific scene I was going for in the middle.
Was it? I'm going to go with Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park is correct. 2 points for Pinky and the Brain. Well done. Death and or Glory. Who's going first?
Go
Shall
on,
I?
Andy. Yeah.
Brilliant.
Okay.
Yeah. Great. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay.
You got your suggestion?
Got my suggestion. I'm just going to
Yeah.
stand up. No, actually, I'm going to do this. Okay.
Take it away. Time starts now.
um, Ooh. Ooh.
That's 30 seconds. Caitlin, name that film.
Wow. So I'm sure I haven't seen it, but this start made me think it was The Godfather, and then the head coming off and going in the fridge made me think American Psycho, but then also that one with the bunny rabbit.
Donnie Darko.
I'm just gonna go with Godfather because I haven't seen it, so I feel like, oh, it's a horse's head, isn't it? It's a horse's head. It's The Godfather.
It is The Godfather, correct. Well done.
Up for that. Thank you.
All right, back over to Pinky and the Brain. Pinky and the Brain. Sam, are you ready to mime that film?
I'm ready.
Your 30 seconds starts now. Go. This is one of my favorite films. 30 seconds is up. Sam Hall, what is that film?
Oh God. The White Sheep made me think of Ghost first, but I don't think Ghost has machine guns in.
With Patrick Swayze?
Yeah.
Could have done.
I've never seen it. Does it have no action scenes?
There's the scene at the end where someone gets
Ghost.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I don't think it's that. He gets dragged to hell at the end, but it's a lot of Whoopi Goldberg otherwise.
If they get it wrong, are you gonna throw it over?
I would if you weren't already in the lead.
The only thing that came to mind was Alien. I don't know though. It was lovely, but
It's lovely. Okay.
It was lovely. Sam, is that your final answer?
yeah, I think it has to be. I think it's wrong though.
It was not Alien, it was Ghostbusters.
No.
Of course it was Ghostbusters. She was crossing the streams.
Oh yeah.
I got it, Sam.
She did Who You Gonna Call. All right, Death and or Glory. It's time to show them how it's done. Caitlin Campbell, are you ready to act out a film in 30 seconds in complete silence?
Yes.
Then your time starts now. That's 30 seconds. I want to say, just without giving anything away, that was delightful. I loved it.
Yeah,
I want to see Caitlin do a one-woman show of that. And Andy, what's that film?
I'm so sorry. I've got no idea. Running, blood, cutting a hole in your face, or the only thing I think of where they do that is The Witches, but that's not got chase scenes and guns. Face Off with Nicolas Cage and John.
That's what I thought as well.
I wish it
no.
was that film, but it is not that film. It is
Sorry.
Silence of the Lambs.
Oh, of course it was. Oh, I'm sorry.
Caitlin Campbell there with a
in my head.
beautifully.
The bit where Jodie Foster's on her training run and they're like,
Right.
kind of
Yeah.
but it was a bit, I should
No,
have
of
just gone
course.
straight to face cutting, I think.
Of
I
course,
feel- no, I think you really
I knew
hit
that
your-
was key. Yeah, sorry.
I think you really hit your stride with the bit where the guy in the cell flicks his jizz at her, and then Hannibal Lecter. That was great. It was lovely. That is the end of the final round.
Oh.
The final scores are known to me, and I'm wondering whether or not it's worth it to allocate bonus points to make it more. No, I feel like the bonus points time has been and gone. In third place, with a grand total of 4 points, it's the audience.
Good job.
Well done, the audience.
Well
That's
done.
more points than technically you were supposed to get because none of the questions were directed at you. I feel like you've done a blinder.
Mhm.
The suggestions for films were amazing. The definitions for the words were great. However, it's actually genuinely pretty close. There's only 2 points in it. In second place, with 21.5 points, it's Pinky and the Brain, which means that tonight's winners with 23.5 points are Death and or Glory, Caitlin Campbell and Andrew Kelly. You win our imaginary trophy, you win bragging rights, and you win the right to look faintly smug at people all around you. You win the right to degust all you want.
Yes. Do we get a Numula medal as well?
You do not get a Numula medal. There are
Oh.
no physical prizes. If you want to make your own Numula medal and then
I will and all.
send it in so we can show it
Yeah.
off next time,
You leave that with
you
me.
get entered into the You Gotta Be Quizzing Me Hall of Fame.
Oh.
That's right. You're our very first winners. Maybe if this whole thing takes off, you'll be back later for like a winners tour rounds. I'd like to say a massive thank you to our second place team this time, Pinky the Brain, Sam Hall and Sam McLaughlin. You've been great sports. It's hits at the post very much. I would say, honestly, the costume competition could have decided it, and if it weren't for that bowl of dirty spinach, you would have had it.
What can I say?
It's the taking part that counts. It's the taking part. Well, no, it's the unwashed spinach that actually counts. But
Yeah, it's the first quiz I've seen decided by some earthy leaves. Thank you all so much for being here this evening, and thank you to the audience for watching and making this all possible. If you have enjoyed tonight's show and you want to help support the artists and arts organizations that have come together to make it and are struggling during this horrifyingly difficult time to keep things going and keep on producing works of art, which I would heartily contend that this last hour and a bit definitely 100% was capital A art, then you can donate to the Bristol Improv Theatre at the link below you. Otherwise, please just tell everyone you know that we're doing these fun things on Twitch and get them to come along and watch. We're doing something every week, Friday and Saturday. Thank you all very much, and good night.
Night.
Bye.
Bye.